What does it mean to be strong? Is it power? Is it speed? Or is it something more?
A grand sumo arena. The wrestler stands tall in his stance, facing his opponent. The crowd is a blur of excitement. The air is tense.
In this moment, nothing else matters. The voices, the doubts, the years of struggle, all fade away. I stand here, not just as a sumo wrestler, but as the boy who once believed he was weak. But I was never weak. I just didn't know where my strength was hiding.
A school gym. Fluorescent lights hum. Sneakers squeak on the polished floor. A chubby young boy stands on the sidelines, arms crossed, avoiding eye contact as the other kids pick teams.
I knew what was coming. I was always picked last. Not because they hated me, but because they thought I was useless.
All right, last pick. You take him.
The boy awkwardly joins the team. The game begins. A dodgeball zooms toward him.
I tried. I really did. But my legs were slow, my arms uncoordinated. And when the ball hit me...
The boy crashing to the floor, the gym echoing with laughter.
Maybe sumo wrestling is more your thing.
The boy sits on the floor, head down. His fists clench, holding back tears.
That was my reality. I wasn't an athlete. I wasn't strong. I was just too big, too slow, too different.
A dim classroom. The boy sits in detention, arms folded. A small TV screen plays a documentary in the background.
Sumo is an ancient art, a dance of power, balance, and unshakable spirit.
The boy's eyes flick toward the screen. He sees a massive sumo wrestler, feet stomping into the clay ring, a look of fierce determination on his face.
They were big. Bigger than me. But they weren't weak. They weren't clumsy. They were powerful. For the first time, I saw my size as something more than a burden.
That night, the boy sits in bed, watching sumo clips on his phone, eyes wide with curiosity.
What if I wasn't too big? What if I was just built for something else?
Still awake.
Mom, do you think I could ever be strong?
Strength isn't about size. It's about what you choose to do with it.
The boy gripping his bedsheets, deep in thought.
That night, a seed was planted. I just didn't know it yet.
The entrance of a small sumo training hall. The boy stands outside, hesitant, gripping the straps of his backpack.
The hardest part isn't the training. It isn't the sweat or the falls. It's the first step, the moment you decide to try.
Inside, sumo wrestlers practice. An old sumo master watches the boy from a distance, arms crossed.
You, why are you here?
The boy flinches, then stammers.
I want to learn sumo.
The sumo master smirks, eyes studying him.
You are big, but are you strong?
The boy hesitates, then shakes his head.
Good, then let's begin.
And just like that, I stepped into a world I never knew I belonged to.
The boy struggling in training, falling repeatedly, exhausted, bruised, but refusing to give up.
I fell. A lot. I failed. A lot. But with every stumble, I got back up.
Late at night, the boy practices shiko, sumo stomps, alone in the training hall, sweat dripping.
It wasn't about being better than the others. It was about being better than who I was yesterday.
The boy, now a young sumo wrestler, kneels in the ring, staring at his opponent. His heart pounds.
This was it. The moment I proved to myself that I belonged here.
His opponent lunges. A moment of hesitation, then the boy charges forward with everything he has. The opponent crashes to the ground. A beat of silence. Then, the crowd erupts.
I wasn't weak. I was never weak. I just needed to find where I was meant to stand.
The grown sumo wrestler stands in the grand arena, the final match about to begin.
And now I stand here, not as the boy they laughed at, but as the man who found his strength.
Strength isn't about size. It's about what you choose to stand for. What will you stand for? If this story inspired you, subscribe for more. And remember, true strength comes from within.